Hello, everyone. Surprise, surprise. I am live on Monday afternoon to do our paper pumpkin alternatives. I am a few days behind on doing this, and I got them done, and so I thought it would be a great time to go live and do the video. So we will start in just a second. And let me know you're here when you hop on. Say hi, or if you're watching the replay. This will also get posted over on my YouTube channel, so if for some reason you have to hop off, that is totally okay too. The replay will be here and over on my YouTube channel. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Owl Star Stampers, and you can give it a thumbs up and comments over there as well. I appreciate that so much. Hello, Tara. All right, so this was this month's kit. I have it kind of propped up with all my goodies underneath. I'm going to secretly slide them out. If you are new and you do not know what Paper Pumpkin is, it is a monthly craft subscription that gets delivered to your door. And this month was exceptionally cute. Look at this adorable box. And it is only $23. And that includes the shipping to you. And then you get a... it varies every month. So this month was Christmas tags, and last month was Christmas cards, and they kind of coordinated last month and this month. So this month you're going to get to make 12 tags, and they are absolutely beautiful. On the back here, there's colored instructions. It shows you all the components. It tells you the coordinating colors. This month is basic black, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, mint macaron, shaded spruce, and sweet sorbet. They give you some alternative projects over here, so I'm going to give you 3 today. Normally I promise you at least 2. This month we're going to do 3, but there's some extras right there. And then inside are all of your directions. So easy. So if you're new to paper crafting or you know somebody, this is a perfect thing for them. If you've been around for years like myself, this is also great because sometimes you just want something easy and fun to do, or something that's contained that you can take with you. So this is like the perfect thing. So if you are not a subscriber and you want to be, the deadline is the 10th. And next month there are, it's going to be, look at right here. It says, here's a sneak peek. Good things come in small packages, gift card holders, and more. So this is a sneak peek at the box. And then you can add on the Good Things cards and envelopes add-on kit, and you can make cards in addition to gift cards if you would like, but it's next month for January will be really cool. And it says create fun gift card holders for different occasions for all year long with this versatile kit. You will make, this is for next month, you'll make 16 card holders for each of 4 designs. And then it has a fun box. So anyway, this month though, so this was a sneak peek. This month they also had these cute bags you could add on too, which I did purchase them. I believe they were $3 and you got 12 bags. I think they were $3 or $4. If you're local to me, I have 1 or 2 of those left over. I also have 1 or 2 of these kits left over. And so anyway, here is another alternative here for the paper pumpkin. So this month, I really, really love this stamp set. This image right here is huge. It's about a little bit smaller than 2.5-inch circle of this deer that says Express Delivery North Pole. There's a ho ho ho, an open me, a from Santa, a candy cane, a Merry Christmas, a no peeking, the word joy, and then to and from, and then this circle that I think you could use like maybe on the tags, or you could use polka dots, or however you want, I guess you can use it. So a really great stamp set, pretty big one. It came with a cherry cobbler ink spot, and there's some little dimensionals, glue dots, some twine, and some really pretty elements in here. So you can use these to create the tags. You can create alternative projects. Look at how pretty that is. Anyway, there's all the pieces are in here for you. So let me show you what the tags look like if you do them exactly like the kit here. So they look like this. Here's the first one right here. And so this is not stamped. This is just in the kit like that, and these pretty little snowflakes. Okay. And a pretty big size tag, right? And then we have this one right here that says no peeking with the candy cane. And the background is already like stamped on there for you. Really, really cute. And then there is one more. This one, and I think this got a little twisted. Let me see if I can straighten it. Ho, ho, ho from Santa, and then a really sparkly snowflake there. So these are these are really big tags. You could actually put them on a card if you didn't need tags as well. You could just put them right together and then stick them on some white or colored card bases, and then you have 12 more Christmas cards if you need Christmas cards instead of tags. So there's that. Here's what like these look like. They're just really, really cute. Okay, Marcia said, how did you do with your storefront? We got second place this year, so that's not first place, but we got second, and so we had a really fun night, and Caitlin was dressed up like the gingerbread. I sent out an email this morning, so there's pictures, and I shared that in that email as well. So anyway, Caitlin was a giant gingerbread, and she was like the hit of the town. So she had a lot of fun as well. So, okay, this is one of the cards we're going to make today. So let me show you how to do this. And then I have another card in a gift card holder. So let's dive right in. I need my stamp set. And then let me close this box up. We're going to use some extra supplies. So some basic you're going to want some basic cardstock and some basic like ribbon and adhesives and stuff like that to get going. Actually, we're going to do the gift card holder first. I lied. So again, I'm using the coordinating bags that they had. I believe they're still available. Again, if anyone's local to me, I do have, I think, 2 packages of these left. They're like a crumb cake and a Sahara sand. And we are going to fold this up in half like so, and this is gonna create a little pocket for us. And then what I have here is some red rhinestones, and then I have a strip of this gingham designer series paper. Now this is a giant pack of paper, and it was normally $30. I think I used it maybe last month on Paper Pumpkin, and it's currently on sale for the last chance list for I think $18. So if you love paper, I think we all can probably agree that we love paper. Do we probably need more paper? The answer is always yes, right? So this is on sale. It's on clearance for like $18, and it has a whole bunch of sheets. Anyway, I'm going to use this for this card. The red, and it's just 1-inch strip. So if you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, or if you're in my team, no worries, you're going to get a tutorial with all of these plus at least 2 more alternatives. And if you're not a subscriber, you can watch the video and always replay back and kind of recreate what we're making today. So this goes on here like that. I forgot to cut it off. It's going to be the length of this bag. I'm going to cut this off right here, like so. Okay, now what we're going to do is take some red ruffled ribbon. You can use any ribbon that you have. I really like the little ruffle, and I'm going to just wrap this around and tie it in a knot. I'm not going to do a bow, which you absolutely could do a bow. So we're going to do that and tie this off and like this. The other thing I did, which I forgot, is you're going to want to cut a piece of white cardstock. And I forgot the measurement, so let me do this. We're going to cut this piece to 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So let's go 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so now we have, that was the piece I forgot. All right, so before we do anything else, we're going to take our Cherry Cobbler ink pad. Now this is the ink spot that's included. So I am using Cherry Cobbler. I just like to use my full-size ink pads. And I'm going to take this Merry Christmas, and we're going to, where did my block go? Stamp that right here. Oh shoot, one second. My daughter texted me. She had to walk to another school, and she said she's there. So I have to text her, okay, thanks. Because she was walking from her school to another school. I needed to make sure she got there safely. Okay, so we have our Merry Christmas in Cherry Cobbler ink, and I'm just going to stamp this right in the center there. All right, so now we're done with that. We're going to close that up, and then we're going to take this little card, and it's going to slide in here. So you can write a message on the back, or you can glue the gift card on the back and write your little message on here. And then it will slide in here for your little gift card holder. Then I have about a 2.5 inch circle, and for this one we're going to be using Early Espresso ink pad. It's just a dark brown. You can use a different brown if you want, it's okay, but Early Espresso is what I am using. And then this giant stamp here. And we're going to just ink this up and stamp it on this circle. So, sorry, that clicking noise, I did not mean to do that. Hello, hello, thank you for sharing. Second place is good. There was, we have a lot of stores here, and there were a lot of beautiful stores, but it also is the first place loss, right? I'm just a tad competitive. I'm chuckling though, I'm laughing. Okay, so now we're going to stamp this, but I'm gonna put this colored cardstock just so I can see better my placement. So inking this up and putting this on here. Our downtown, in all seriousness, was absolutely beautiful. It was so pretty. There's a lighted parade, lots of lights, just very fun and festive. So that's what really matters. Okay, so now we have our stamp. Isn't this so awesome? I love this. All right, so next up, we are going to take some dimensionals. I think all of crafters have these, and we're going to put one at the top and the bottom. We're going to peel this off, and then I'm going to come in and put this. You can slide your ribbon over if you need to a little bit, and put this right here. And then we're going to take one of these little red rhinestones and put this on his nose. We're making this one a Rudolph. And that's it. How sweet and simple is that? You just take one of the North Pole sacks, you fold it up. I added a 1-inch strip of designer paper and ribbon, and there is that. And then your gift card can go in here. So there's project number 1. And normally I have, here's my other card. Normally we only do 2 projects, but we have 3 today. You can also take these bags, which I was going to do, and use it as background paper. So if you cut it down the side, you could get a front and a back, which is what I wanted to do for the next card. But since these weren't technically in the kit, I opted out of it. but I really wanted to do that for the next card, and you'll see why in just a second, because of the colors. So our next card, let me clear this off. We have these pieces right here, which I did stamp and cut one of the candy canes out. So we have a thick basic white, and we're just gonna fold that in half. This is our card base. And then we have, I need my bone folder. Then we have, I took a piece of crumb cake and I embossed it in the Whimsical Wonderland embossing folder. So what I did here though, friends, is when you open this up, so this side says Stampin' Up, so not this side, but the back side, I took a craft white ink pad, okay? So we sell these in our annual catalog. It is craft white. This is the old case, but you get this in a re-inker, and I literally inked this up like this was a stamp, okay? I inked this side all up. I carefully set my paper down, closed it, ran it through my machine, and it left, if you can see, a little bit of white in there. Isn't that really cool? So this is the raised side. So that's the raised side, but this is the back side with that white craft ink on the back. So I was trying to kind of mimic a little bit of this. So if you have these bags, you could cut this and use this for paper as well too. So I wanted to show you, if you've never inked up your embossing folders, you can do that. And then I just simply took a baby wipe and cleaned it out. So I ran 2 of these through before I cleaned it. So it's not very messy, and it gives a different way to use your embossing folders anyway. So now that we have this, you're just going to go ahead and attach that down to your card base. So add some glue, and then the next thing, because we have I love these snowflakes that they brought back, and these are on clearance too. Last time I checked, they were still available. They're called the Wonderful Snowflakes. You get 24. They were $6. I believe they're only around $2 right now. Again, they're a last chance while supplies last type thing. We got some of these last month that were a little bit different. So they're iridescent and white. And so we're going to take one of those snowflakes and we're going to attach it. I'm just putting a little bit of glue in the middle. And then I'm going to stick it up here. And then I ran a banner from the Stylish Shapes dies. It's one of my favorites. And we're going to use crumb cake here. So this is the color of this ink. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that, I'm going to take that Merry Christmas again, and I'm going to stamp it more on the right side. So we're going to ink this up. And if you are one of my subscribers, I always put you in a drawing for a free, I always give away a free prize, so that's one of the perks of being signed up under me too. That's always fun. I mail those out once a month. So there we have that. We're going to flip this over and add dimensional. So I think I'm going to add 3 because this is kind of long. And then we're going to put this down kind of like this. All right, and then we're going to take our candy cane from our stamp set and the cherry cobbler ink. Now, I just re-inked my cherry cobbler ink pad, so mine looks really, really dark. It did lighten up once it dried a little bit, but at first I was like, that almost looks like brownish. I got a little heavy-handed with the ink re-inkers. So we're going to ink this up and stamp our candy cane. And then I'm just wiping it off with a wipe. And then you can I'm just going to hand cut this out, and you're going to want 2 of these. So I already have one here, and I'm going to just cut this other one out. It's really easy to just kind of follow along, leave a little bit of white for the border or edge. Just, you know, don't get too close or crazy. That kind of looks like a 5-year-old did it, so I'm going to just carefully round the corner there, around my candy cane, and then around here, and then I'm going to go down. I'm going to come back and do that when I can get a better angle. So go straight. I'm going to kind of go around here, and then now I'm going to come up this way and around. And there we have it. Now I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals and attach these candy canes. So the first one I'm going to put a mini dimensional on up here and down here. And then we're going to put this kind of like that. So my dimensionals are hitting the top and the bottom and not the banner. And then this one, I'm just going to kind of overlap it. So I'm going to put a dimensional on the bottom, and then one at the top too. I was not going to put one at the top, but I am. So one at the bottom and one at the top here. All right. And then just add another little second candy cane, kind of like that. Okay, to finish off this card, I'm going to grab some in color opal rounds. If you're in the card club, you got a package of these last month, and you probably have some left over. And where are mine? Here they are. So I've gone through almost an entire pack, and then I have another pack because I needed more colors. So these are in our annual catalog too, and they are the in colors. And so I'm going to take this dark green, which is Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to take 3 of these and just put them on my card. And one up here, and then one of the smaller ones. So there's 2 different sizes down here. And then I have a little sequence up here. Because look at this. I designed a class with these really pretty sequins, and then they sold out. So then I had to rip them off my card and I use these instead. So those are all the little things I pulled off my card in case I can reuse them. But anyway, those are the opal rounds. Are really pretty, the in color ones. And here is our first card, our second project for today. So let me know what you think of this one. And if you have tried inking up your embossing folder, I don't know if you can see that white in the background. It's just really subtle, but it's really, really cool. Or if you have the bags, you could try that for the background too. Thank you, Lori, for sharing. Okay, that's card number 2. Now I have one more card to make with you. Okay, so this one is a fun one too. So for this card, we have Garden Green, and I just have a regular card base here and Garden Green. So we're just going to go ahead and fold this out. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Tammy and Joan. All right, so there's that. Now, the next thing I have is the Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper. This might be sold out. I know I've used it before. I'm guessing a lot of you have it. You can use any designer series paper you want, Christmas paper, but this is what I have. So I have a piece that is 5 1/4 by 4, and then I have a piece that is 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to layer these together. And before I stick it down, though, I'm going to add some twine around it. So this one is going to be kind of the opposite patterns of my other one. So you'll see like slightly different versions. So, so there's that. Then I went ahead and I took this twine. So this comes in a really thick container right here. This is not on sale, but it's in the one book. It's called the Silver Threaded Twine, and it is kind of thick. So what I do is I kind of, if you tap the ends, then you can pull the threads out and make it a little bit skinnier. So what I like to do is take usually three of the threads, and then I'm going to wrap this around my card. So then it's not going to be quite as bulky. You could also use linen thread if you have linen thread. All right, so see, I have 3 threads now. Now I'm going to take this and wrap this around the center, and this time I am going to tie a bow. All right. We had Christmas on Main Street here on Friday night, and then on Saturday night I hosted my dad's side of the family Christmas party at my house. So it has been very, very busy and fun. I came in yesterday and I worked for a couple hours, and I designed the December card club. So all of you in my card club, you should have got an email with what stamp set we're using, and this Wednesday I'll kind of feature that on our Facebook Live. It's a really cute set, very affordable, kind of one I overlooked, but is like, I think, good for the new year. So if you're interested in my card club, you can go to my website and check out the OWLET card club. But we'll be doing another video on Wednesday. But do you see how I did that? I just wrapped those 3 threads around and tied a bow. So now we're good to attach this down. So go ahead and add this. Okay, and then we're going to stick this down here. And again, your tutorial will probably come out sometime this week, just so you know. Then I have another piece of garden green that's 3 inches by 3 inches that I emboss with the wintry embossing folder. So this is one of the skinny ones. You get 2 in a pack, and this one is also on clearance, pretty heavily clearance, and it's one of my favorite. This one is like a pine, and then the second folder is snowflakes, and I've used those quite a bit this year. So if you don't have them, now is a really great time to get them. I forgot to put up the new host code, but it was in my email, or if you need it, let me know. But we're going to go ahead and just stick this down. You could pop it up. I'm not going to. We're going to put this down. I did it not quite in the center, kind of off to the side a little bit. And then I have a Sahara sand circle that's, again, about 2.5 inches. So what we're going to do with this is come in with that crumb cake ink pad and that big stamp. I wasn't lying when I said this is one of my favorites. I like it because it's so big, and you could make really nice tags or cards with this, or attach this to a gift bag or something. So many choices, options. I'm going to bring this Calypso Coral in just so I can see it better, because it kind of blends in with this wood background. Okay, and then we're just going to press down, give it a good press, and I kind of, because it's stuck, press it, make sure it's good, because I don't have my Pierce mat, which you should probably have. All right, now we're going to close that up, and we're going to pop this up here with some dimensionals. So I'm going to add 2, and then I'm going to attach this on here. And then the last thing is I'm going to grab those gems again. These, I call them gems. They're in color opal rounds. And I'm going to use these dark green again. I had started out with the soft succulent color, but they kind of looked clear on here. You could use those. You could use rhinestones. You could use anything really. I'm going to take and put one down here and one up here. And then I have a single little green one all by itself over here. I'm going to take that one and add that there. And here is our second card. So there is that. And here is what it looks like with the reverse papers. So like the designer papers, like see I did like the opposites. So I just wanted to show you that you can use all kinds of different paper, if you don't have exactly what I have, use the layouts and just change up the colors or the papers. Like this would be cute with reds or the browns or however you want. So there's that card. So we did 3 alternatives with this month's Paper Pumpkin. If you would like to join Paper Pumpkin, I can put my link up in the top. Again, the deadline is the 10th. And next month is there. You can also do the add-on to make those into cards. Then we created this card with that fun technique with the background. And then we did this gift card holder right here. And then this just comes out. And these were made with those bags. So if anyone needs an extra kit or these bags, I have both available. If you guys are near me, I can make sure you have those. You can also take the kit and put them to, so you can put these together just like they are and then still use the stamp set to create these. If tags aren't your thing like I showed earlier, you can just stick these on. They're really nice and big and turn them into cards as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers or in my team, you will get the tutorial for free, and there'll be at least 2 more alternatives in there for you to use as well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday and week, and I will see you next time. Bye.